Hi, hello, and welcome. I'm probably not Vlad, and you're watching me go from Beach Bob to Giga Rider in Ark Survival Ascended. Here we are with Shaniqua, who we tamed last episode, at almost at the cost of Happy Noises. Well, honestly, we tamed Shaniqua, and then we almost lost Happy Noises trying to get chitin for Shaniqua's saddle in the dumbest way possible. But all is well. We managed to save Happy Noises, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go check out the previous episode. Now, what we need to do here is we need to figure out what we want to level in Shaniqua. I am thinking that Shaniqua is going to be a battle bird. So we're going to look for like 5 or 1.5k stamina-ish, 3k health, and then everything into melee. So let's see if we can get there pretty quick. 3k health already reached, 1.5k stamina reached. Now everything else is going to go into melee. 302% is not a lot to start with, but for the purposes of this series, I believe it is going to be more than enough. Now, there was, I believe, a Rex not too far away from us that was 130 level, and we might be able to tame that Rex. And that's kind of the next thing that I have on my little list of things that I want to do here. So my plan was do a note run, get metal tools, get up Pteranodon, get an Argentavis maybe, go for a Rex. Once we have Rex, we go to Carno Island to get EXP, and then it's Giga time. So we are currently at the step where I need to go get a Rex, and the only Rex that I've seen so far that was good level was actually the one in, I don't know what episode that was in. I think we were still getting up Pteranodon. But not too long ago, I saw a level 130 Rex, which may not sound like a lot, but for our purposes, it's going to do just fine. We don't need to fight a Giga. We just need to, get EXP. Because to be able to ride a Giga, you need a saddle. And to get a saddle, you need to be level, I think, no, not Gigantoraptor. Giganotosaurus, 96. You need to be level 96. We're currently level 75, which is obviously a long way from the level we need to be. Now, we're going to put down a little chair here, right here. There we go. Because, I don't know, I like that. We're going to put away all these things we don't really need. Like this ammo, this thing. We don't really need any of that. I guess I'll keep these in my inventory just in case I take some damage and need to use them. And we can drop off any spoilables into our feeding trough, which serves as our fridge, basically. And I guess it's time to go tame a Rex. So we're going to grab this prime meat. We're going to grab a bit of regular meat. We're going to shove all of that into Shaniqua here. Here you go, big girl. And we're going to drop off any excess materials that we don't actually need into our smithy, because why not? 87 trank arrows, is that enough? I feel like that's not really enough. I know that I don't need trank to tame a Rex, but I do need trank arrows. So maybe let's craft however many I can craft with this. 74. Yeah, let's just craft 108 trank arrows, whatever. I'm just gonna craft a bunch just to make sure I can actually knock out what it is I want to knock out. And we're going to quickly just repair this as well after all of that is done crafting. And what else do I need? I have 41 regular cooked meat on me, and I have 28 cooked fish meat on me. So I have food for the journey. I guess I could refill my canteen while I wait here really quick. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Very good. We have some metal. We can move over to the smithy. Again, I don't really need it for anything. Oh, yeah, I need a trap. So to get a trap, I'm going to need to farm up some materials. We need 4 stone gateways, so we're going to go ahead and just beat the shit out of some rocks here. Actually, I think I have some materials in my smithy that I might be able to repurpose for this. So 79 stone. We're going to grab all the wood from here. We don't need that much wood in here. What else do I need? I need the thatch. There we go. So that's a bunch of materials right here that we don't have to go farm. What we do need is a bunch of stone. I looked behind me for a second there because I heard what sounded like raptor noises, but it's actually just Shaniqua being loud. Silly Shaniqua, don't be that loud. You scared me. All right, that's one gate down. We're going to, once it crafts, just put it on number 6, because that way I can tell how many I have. And I don't overcraft by accident, because sometimes that happens while I'm farming just like this. That's our second gate right there. And we're missing some thatch, but I'll just farm up all the stone I need. And that should be all the stone we need. I can craft one, but I'm going to run over to more trees so I can get all the thatch I need to craft the second one as well. So I'm not just crawling around at slow speed. Never mind, I ran out of stamina. So I'm doing that anyway. So I may as well craft at the same time and get enough thatch for the 4th gate as well. Let's get some thatch while we're here. Just continue gathering resources. May as well. we're right next to some. And that, our friends, that, my friends, is all we need to tame ourselves a Rex. So what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, let me just show you real quick. We're going to place one gate like this, one gate roughly like this, one gate roughly like this. And then when the Rex runs in behind us here to fight us and bite us, we're going to just place this gate right here behind them. And then they're trapped in this basically circle of gates, and we should be easy peasy lemon squeezy just knocking one out after it's trapped. The nice thing with Rexes is not many things really mess with Rexes. I think only a Giga attacks a Rex, maybe a Karcha as well, but we don't have to really worry about that. I don't think I'll be spotting a Giga or Karcha where I'm going to tame this thing. Argentavis, or what? Shaniqua has a level. What does it say Argentavis? Is that, I guess that's just normal. So let me just get rid of these things. I don't really need them. Shaniqua has a level, and we're going to put that into melee. That's what we said. We 3k health, 1.5k stamina, and then as much melee as we possibly can. Let me just really quick go over here and drop off these materials. Again, just going to shove everything I can straight into the smithy. I just don't give a shit. We're going to grab our arrows back. Of course, our crossbow would be nice as well. Let's quickly just load up our crossbow. Actually, I need to load my crossbow with trank arrows because I'm going to be tranking things out. There we go. I'm going to keep some regular arrows on me just in case things get rough and I need to take care of business. We're going to shove the rest of the metal in here, and I think, friends, I think it may be time to actually skedaddle out of here and go tame ourselves a Rex. We have Shaniqua here because Shaniqua can handle herself in a fight, I believe. Much better than a Pteranodon could. And also, we have a lot of stamina, so we can just keep flying for a lot longer. We're going to head over to... Oh, did the Cliff Bronto get out of the cliff? No, the Cliff Bronto is still over there. We just have a new Bronto here. Interesting. And a level 25 Pteranodon's there, too. Okay, so we have our trap. We have our tranks. We have some prime meat, I believe, on Shaniqua. Yes, Shaniqua's carrying some prime meat. We can very easily get more prime meat. And now we just need to go over to the Riverbend. Hold on, let me just open this up. We're going to get rid of this death waypoint. And the Riverbend around here is where I saw the 130 Rex. So we're going to go over there and try and get it tamed up. A nice little adventure for us. Now, one thing I'm worried about with this series is just how long it's going to take me to grind up to level 96. I feel like that might be something that takes me for freaking ever. I might need to look for a Titanosaur with a Thylacoleo, but we're going to try and do it the old-fashioned way of just meat running alphas on Carno Island until we're sick of the game. I've done that before. I've grinded that way. It's not the most exciting thing, but I did it on official rates like 1x, and yeah, that's genuinely not the most fun. But doing it like this with small tribes rates and maybe some efficient use of the, what are they called, EXP notes, that I think could be pretty good. We're coming up on that bend here across this little jungle, flying right above the tips and tops of the trees here, and hopefully that 130 Rex is still alive and breathing. Level 15 Pteranodon, not of great interest to us. What could help us on this journey would be to find some Alpha Raptors and just get very lucky and get ourselves a good crossbow, but we haven't really seen any Alpha Raptors. At least I haven't noticed any. Maybe you've seen some in our footage, but usually when I see Raptors, I kind of just run the other way unless I'm actually looking for Raptors. That's a level 10 Rex. We're going to stop here for stamina, and then we're going to start killing these Rexes until we find our 130. There's another Rex there, but I'm going to spend this level while I'm waiting for stamina. That's a level 30 Rex, level 10 Rex. We're going to murder both of them. There's a Baryonyx over there. Hello, Baryonyx. What level are you? Can't see quite. Oh, there we go. Level 40. Not very impressive. Yes. Are you guys mate boosted? Yes, you are. We're going to focus on the level 10 then, just to murder it. Rexes, like I said, are pretty freaking easy to kill because you just beat the shit out of them and they can't really reach you if you're smart about it with the Argentavis. Now, this is why I wanted an Argentavis. Look at this. They basically can't do anything. They're trying to fight something else, obviously, right now, but we're chilling big time. I did kill a Dimorphodon, really hoping that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. We're gonna try and eat this Rex corpse so that this other Rex isn't just healing off of it. Our damage isn't ridiculous, but as we gain levels, and I do believe we gained a lot of levels just now from killing a freaking Rex, we may be able to start doing some serious damage, not 79 per hit. I do believe Shaniqua got a bunch of levels from that. All right, let's just let's just stand here and take the damage. It's not like Shaniqua can't take the damage. Shaniqua's a powerhouse with 3000 HP. So there we go. Good chunk of meat too. 4 levels, not as much, 9 levels because we killed 2 of them. Very nice. Let's put 9 levels into this, and that should be a significant increase in DPS for us. But let's not focus too much on Shaniqua. What we're looking for is the Rexes over there. There's a Bronto. Well, hold on, level 45 Rex. There was a Dinotherium over there. There's a whole bunch of big dinos here. Not sure how to feel about that. I'll let the Dinotheriums kind of weaken the Rex before I start beating the shit out of it. There's some Allosauruses, a Ceratosaurus over there, another Allosaurus over here. I mean, we're just gonna have to participate in this cluster over here because I have to kill all these dinos so that I have a safe area to actually tame my level 130 Rex in. The Dinotherium goes down, gives us a bit of hide. Okay, that might be necessary for when we do go and tame ourselves a what is that thing called, the Giga, because we might have to go into the snow biome for that. You never know. We're just gonna focus on this, focus on clearing the corpses. Carnivores, when they eat corpses, end up actually healing themselves, which is a blessing and a curse, because you can drop an injured one into a trap, feed it some you know, corpses, heal it up, and then be able to trank it out without killing it. But for instance, here it was kind of annoying because our Rex kind of healed itself up after I beat it up a good bit. But no worries, we just take it out, we keep beating the shit out of it, and eventually it falls over anyway, and our bird is all the same for it. 130 Rex over there. Okay, we're gonna have to kill these Brontos. There's, I believe, a Ceratosaurus here working on the same task. We're just gonna start murdering here. Still looking good on the stamina, not too worried about that. The Ceratosaurus over here is kind of annoying, so we're gonna focus on killing that first. There we go. And once we clear these guys out, I think it's time to tame that 130 Rex back there. It's also very cool looking. It's like white. It's like albino almost. It's not pure white, so it's clearly not albino. It's just a white Rex, but either way, very, very cool. So we're gonna focus on that, on the fact that it is cool. What level is this Bronto? God damn. Okay, hold on. Level 45 with 4.1k health, doing 64 damage at a time. Okay, our Rex is helping us out by killing that other Bronto. He's already helping me out, and we're not even friends yet. We will be friends very soon, though. We will be friends very soon. We're gonna focus on killing this Bronto. The Rex is gonna help us. Rex is doing some damage to it too. We're gonna go set up our trap here in a second. Set up our trap. It's nice and flat here on the beach, so that's wonderful. We're going to go ahead and start putting it down. We need to put number 6 down. Hold on, something like this ought to do, and the same on this side, I think, is good. And let's see if we can make the Rex follow us in here. We're gonna kill any sort of dinos nearby that we can easily kill, because that way we can make the Rex just focus us rather than just get distracted over and over again by things like this Diplodocus. We're gonna help it kill the Diplo, and then we're gonna move to the safe spot. We're gonna even let it eat the Diplo. Actually, the Diplo does no damage. The Diplo's not gonna damage the Rex, but we might right now. All right, hey bud. It's yelling at us. It's angry at us. Does it want to come get us? No, it's distracted by something. Come here. Oh no, Dimorphodon. We're gonna kill that Dimorphodon because we don't want it to pick a fight with Dimorphodons. It's probably not gonna win it because they make it spin in circles. Bro, can you just like here? Hit me. Damn it, he's fighting with the Morphodons. No, he killed that one too. Goddamn, this Rex kind of a beast. What kind of levels do you have? 27 into melee. Ooh, that's juicy. Oh, please don't pick a fight with the Therizinosaur. That's not going to end well for you, I don't think. Let me kill these Iguanodons. And can you now follow me? Or do I need to move my trap? Am I going to have to build a trap around it while it runs around killing everything? I feel like that's just going to be the case here. Oh, it's picking a fight with the Therizino. Therizinosaur level 20. Kind of getting its ass kicked. Never mind. Why was I worried? This is really annoying. There's a lot of enemies nearby, like a lot of different dinos, and it's just running from one to the other, just picking all sorts of fights. We're gonna have to pick up. I almost demolished that instead of picking it up. That would have been a pain in the ass. Pick up all the stone gateways, and let's just go trap it where it is rather than bring it to a trap. You know what I mean? Making it cross the river would probably be a massive pain in the ass, so we're just gonna hope that it can't eat whatever it's trying to eat right now. It seems to be able to. Quickly, can you get in the trap right here? Is it in the trap? Please tell me it's in the trap. Please tell me it's actually in the trap. Is it stuck? Oh, it seems to be stuck. What? Huh? Excuse me? Defying physics? Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this some other way. Let's pick up the stone gateway. Let's hit it with a trank. I don't mind if it hits me. Walk in here. Just walk in here, dipshit. There you go. It has a turning radius of an 18-wheeler. Quickly, we put this down. Can it fit out of here? I have a feeling it can fit out of here. Pick one up, put it back down like so. Can it fit? I don't think it fits out of there. No, you don't, you big bitch. There you go. Get shot in the forehead. F you. We have trapped it successfully. Shaniqua, you're a little bit close to the giant T-Rex. Maybe you should move. There you go. Thanks, girl. Okay, now we shoot it in the dome and we eat some steak to celebrate. Success. Yeah, yell all you want. You're gonna get shot in the dome and you're gonna like it by the end of it. Goodness gracious, this went swimmingly. Maybe not the first trap placement because the T-Rex just kind of wanted to go do something else on the other side of the river, but right now I'm feeling good about this. Now we just have to shoot this thing like 500,000 times because it's got 13.5k torpor and I have a primitive crossbow, but slow and steady wins the race. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful with its health because it has only 18 points into health, but who needs health when you can kill everything quickly with 27 points into melee? Am I right? Oh, this is awesome, dude. This Rex, it's blue, it's not white. That's even cooler. What do we call a blue T-Rex? Extinct. They're fucking extinct. That's what you call them. Well, there's gonna be a lot of shots that need to be taken here to tame this thing, so yeah, that's gonna take a moment. I am glad I crafted all these tranks because goodness gracious, yeah, this is definitely gonna take a while. It's very cool. It has the numb trait, so I can actually see that it has the numbed buff while oh shit, okay, what Therizinosaur, hello, what the heck, what level are you dipshit? Level 20? Is this the same? No, this is a different one. I'm pretty sure our Rex took care of the previous level 20, but you just walked into me and then got pissed about me being in your territory. That's so rude, dude. You're gonna get killed for that because our bird has Shaniqua has a no chill. You're gonna pay for that with your life. It was some serious disrespect right there. And our Rex is yelling at us now. Shut up. I'll get back to taming you in a second. Burb is doing fine, and we can go back to shooting Rex in the face. Very nice. I think I was saying that the numbed trait, it actually lasts the same amount of time as just the 5 seconds of torpor that you gain or that the enemy gains after you shoot them with a trank arrow. I can't waste any trank arrows. You need to stop wiggling. Just let me shoot you in the face so I can give you tasty food and then you will love me. Yes. Anyway, 5 seconds after you hit something with a trank arrow or a trank dart, it keeps gaining torpor bit by bit. And it's a little bit annoying to keep track of those 5 seconds for me at least. So having the like numbed buff showing up on the extra info from the awesome spyglass is actually helping quite a bit because I know that once that buff is gone, I can actually shoot it again and get max value out of my tranks. It does look like we're getting a better ratio of torpor than we are of like torpor to health, so it doesn't seem likely that we're going to kill the Rex unless we take a long break from shooting it with trank arrows and then start hitting it again by letting it the torpor drain. So what I'm saying is this thing's gonna live. We're gonna have an awesome Rex. It's gonna be low HP from what I can see if the levels that it's gotten into its stats continue from getting the bonus levels from us taming it, but for the most part this looks like a great Rex. I don't need all that much HP into it. I'm not going to go into boss fights or anything. What I do need is a lot of melee so I can kill things quickly and level up quickly, because what I need this Rex for is for grinding a shit ton of EXP on Carno Island. I don't know if that's the best way to grind EXP. Maybe finding alphas and stuff would be a better way, but I think the alphas will find us if we're gonna stick around on Carno Island. The only thing is sometimes alpha Rexes will spawn and I don't know if I'll be able to take those on with just a regular Rex and a primitive saddle. An imprinted Rex maybe, but a regular Rex maybe not so much. Now it's getting very bloody like you can see, but it's not an issue because as you can see the torpor bar is filled up more than the regular, or it's filled up more than the health bar has drained. That's what I'm trying to say. So we good. I love listening to this super intense music while I'm literally just standing here shooting something in the face. Literally shooting fish in a barrel or a T-Rex in a trap, I guess. But hey, that's something. Oh, I missed because you got a quick turn radius when it doesn't matter, huh? Just a few more trank arrows will do. Maybe one more after this. Maybe not even one more is necessary. Yep, there it goes. We take away our weapons and we have a knocked out Rex. How many pieces of prime meat does it say? 9 pieces of prime meat. Well, we've got plenty more than that. We've got 97. We got 10 times as many as it needs. We're gonna pop those into its inventory and basically just fly away because I need a Rex saddle. So we're gonna go ahead and grab one of those. I don't feel like making cryopods or anything like that. I don't really care enough to make those because then I need to farm up the polymer and stuff for it. I don't feel like dealing with that nonsense. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just ride around on my Rex and kill everything. Why not? That's one way to do it, right? But we do need a smithy to craft a Rex saddle. I do believe we have all the necessary materials. That much I'm not worried about, but we do need a smithy to do that. So we do have to fly back to base. Oh, our Rex is taming up. Ooh, this is wonderful. And it's such a good Rex too. It genuinely has so much melee. I'm surprised that it has that much melee at only level 130, but hey man, we've been getting surprised by our bird and by our Pteranodon, by everything. We've been surprised with how good the stats are. So it's a series thing where we just keep getting surprised by how good the stats are on suboptimal tames. We didn't tame a 150 with crazy stats to begin with. We're just taming random, 130s, 110s, stuff like that, 135s in the case of Shaniqua here, and we're getting good value out of it. I'm very happy with that. Now I'm thinking of doing something a little bit weird, which is I want to craft the saddle. I want to grab a Pteranodon, fly over there, drop a sleeping bag next to the Rex and the saddle in the Rex's inventory, go back to base with my Pteranodon, park it there, and then just drop all our stuff into Alfonso or something, and then go to the sleeping bag and bring back the Rex that way. I feel like that might be the way I do this, just so I don't have to taxi like a flyer behind me on the T-Rex. That might be super annoying to deal with. So I think I'm a freaking genius. That's such a good way to do it. All right, we're back at base. Shaniqua has made us fly there pretty quickly, I gotta admit. Let's take a look-see here. Rex saddle, what are we missing? We're missing hide. Shaniqua, I'm sure you got a bunch of hide stored up in there. Let's take a look. 763 hide. That's quite a bit, actually. That's quite a bit. We're gonna take all the good stuff. Happy Noises, do you have any hide? You don't, but what you do have is more stamina ready to be leveled. Let's go. Let's drop in all this hide and everything else. And now we can make not a red saddle, but a Rex saddle. Maybe we need a red saddle for the blue Rex. Who knows? I am not going to be making dyes, though. I really don't feel like doing that. That would be a little bit annoying. So let's just grab the saddle. I need a sleeping bag. What do you even need for a sleeping bag? I have no idea. Let's put sleeping bag. Where is it? On 6. 6 for sleeping bag. 25 hide, 15 fiber. I can get that easy. 25 hide, 15 fiber. There it is. One quick sleeping bag. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That gets to stay with us. Everything else that we have is going to be shoved onto Alonso. Everything from the hot bars. There we go. Everything from my equipment and everything from here other than the Rex saddle and the sleeping bag, because like I said, I want to drop the sleeping bag I want to drop the sleeping bag on the floor next to the Rex and then put the saddle on the Rex, fly back. I guess I could have put the stuff on Alfonso later, but I'll do it now while I remember. So that is indeed all of the things. Very good. And Alfonso here, have some more 3 points into health. Why not? So we have Happy Noises here. Happy Noises is healed up from his encounter with those horrific Trudons that could have almost taken him out of existence. I wouldn't have liked that very much. We just hit level 76, which is cool. Let's see what we unlocked with that. I'm curious. A Quet saddle, particularly useless, but who cares? God damn, the Rex is taming super quick, actually. Holy shit. But will we tame the Rex quicker than Happy Noises can go there and back, and I can teleport there with my sleeping bag? Let's find out on the next action-packed episode of Probably Not Z. I'm joking. I'm not going to end the episode here. We have to at least tame the Rex. We have to at least tame the Rex. That has to be the end of the episode. And then the trek back, maybe that is something we can do in a different episode. The trek back, and maybe we don't even take a trek back. Maybe we just go over to towards Herbivore Island and then make a raft and go up towards. That might be a thing, actually. Nah, let's bring Rexy back over to base, and then we'll take it from there. It's not the most efficient thing to do, but let's make it happen anyway. Sometimes it's not about being efficient. Sometimes it's about having fun. We're about to run out of stamina, and a good thing I checked that because I don't have shit on me. If I landed in a bunch of raptors, rest in peace, Happy Noises. Time for sad noises. That's a full stamina bar, and we can head over to the Rex now. We're gonna drop our sleeping bag, put the saddle on the Rex, and then fly back to our base to teleport back to our Rex once it is tamed. No sooner than that, because if I teleport here naked and I have nothing to defend myself with, the Rex is not gonna do me much good if it's still asleep and doesn't love me yet. We need the Rex to love me. That is when we can move forward. Hold on, we're gonna put the bag close, but not too close. Something like here ought to do the trick. Hold on, like right here. That's wonderful. Let's go over to the Rex. We're going to put Rex saddle here. Very good, very good. And then we're just gonna fly off back towards the base. I mean, a lot of back and forth for this episode, but hey, that's just how the cookie crumbled for sometimes. For this one. Is what I meant to say, but oh well. Lots of raptors, no alpha raptors. Very disappointing. I saw some raptors back there. I wasn't speaking, so you may not see that depending on how lazy I am in editing, because what I do in editing is I kind of just cut out the silences using some software that does it for me, because otherwise it would take forever to make these videos the way I make them. And that's pretty much it. I just watch it back at twice, like at double speed, to make sure that I didn't leave in anything stupid like me clearing my throat. I've been doing that a lot lately because your boy been speaking a lot. I've been recording pretty much the entire day, yapping nonstop. This is actually my day off from my main channel. But I really felt like playing Ark and making Ark videos, so here we are. My main channel usually does World of Warcraft content, and you might find me familiar from a certain Ark video that I made on that channel. I decided to kill that series and just move to a new channel because it was messing up my, it still kind of is, messing up my view counts and stuff, because YouTube was like, oh god, your subscribers hated that video. We're not gonna roll you out to your subscribers anymore. And that's kind of killing my channel, and I kind of live off of YouTube, so I can't really afford to let that happen. So I'm making a separate little channel, this one. My main channel is called Definitely Not Vlad, and this one's probably not Vlad. And if I make another one for, I don't know, Diablo 3 content, which is something I actually play. Hello, buddy. What level are you? You're really pretty. Level 15? Could tame that just for the look. God damn, that's cool. Anyway, I might make a channel for Diablo 3 content because I absolutely love Diablo 3. I haven't played Diablo 4. Maybe I would love Diablo 4 too, but Diablo 3 for me is amazing. I have a tattoo of a Diablo 3 barbarian rune for Whirlwind called Dust Devil. That sentence probably doesn't make sense. So barbarians have an ability called Whirlwind. Abilities have runes. The Whirlwind rune that I chose to tattoo onto my hand is the ability, the rune called Dust Devil, which is the highest DPS rune for Whirlwind. Anyway, that's a lot of yappage about a game you're not here for. Yeah, I mean, I dropped everything off. I don't have anything on my inventory. I don't have anything here. Alfonso's taking care of all that. Where the hell is my bed? Do I not have a bed here? Did I really not make a bed ever? I guess I never had to make a bed. Well, that's a shocking revelation. Hold on now. Let's take a quick look here. What do I need for a bed? Goodness gracious. We have 30 fiber. Okay. 30 fiber, 40 hide, 80 thatch, and 15 wood. 1, 2, 3. That's 15 wood. 40. Let's just grab a bunch. Let's just grab a bunch, craft one of these, and then put all the mats back. It doesn't really matter. There we go. We have the bed. Boom, like so. And that's a lot of birds over there. God damn. That would be really annoying if they decided to just attack us here. That would be super annoying, in fact. But luckily, they're not doing so. Okay. Well, now we can teleport to the Rex, but we have to wait for the Rex to tame. So we're just going to lay down here and chill and wait for that to happen.
One eternity later.
Ooh, friends, our Rex has tamed. It is time to teleport to the sleeping bag. Let's go. That'll consume the sleeping bag. I'm okay with that. I don't need it here. There's an alpha raptor fighting it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Are you actually shitting me? Hold on. Let's equip this. Let's ride it and let's get some easy XP, huh? Now, if the Alpha Raptor took me out, I would be a little bit worried about the situation. But as is, 227 damage each bite. What the heck happened to this Rex? It's still stuck in the cage here that I made for it, but I'm not too worried about it surviving this encounter. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Let's take this Dilo out. Holy shit. And we get a hatchet upgrade. I'll take it. And a... This is exactly what I wanted. Oh my god, this is perfect. Holy shit. And we get some armor too for our way back. Oh, this is perfect. Holy shit. Hello, Rex. We actually have to repair this to be able to pick it up. I might want to pick these up just for good measure, because why not try to save some of these gateways? Why not? This one doesn't seem to be damaged. What do I need to repair this? I need 3 stone, 2 wood, and 1 thatch. Okay, Rex, one thing, just one thing that I really can't have you do is look at me. Please don't stare at me. I don't need you to do that. 3 stone, 2 wood, 1 thatch. Okay. 3 stone. I can just pick up 3 stone off the ground here. And wooden thatch. How long do we need to wait for this to repair? Hold on. It's doing the buggy thing where it doesn't show me. I guess I'll just wait here until I can do that. That's a little bit disappointing, but I don't really care. Oh, I'm so happy with this Rex. Okay, let's take a look at the melee damage. 366% after taming, no points into it. I have 32 levels ready to pump into Rex here. Oh, okay. We need to think of a cool name. While we wait for this to be repairable so that I can pick it up and take it home, I need to think of a cool name for our Rex. Let me just hop onto the Rex so nothing really bothers us. Goodness gracious. I think Rexes deserve actual cool names, so I'm gonna stop with the silly names and we're gonna name him Behemoth. I feel like Behemoth is a cool name for a Rex. I like Tyrant, Behemoth, Overlord. Stuff like that is a cool name for a Rex, I think, personally. That's just me. It's just my 2 cents. I don't know. We're going to set Behemoth to neutral, actually. And we're probably going to set Behemoth to behavior, ignore group whistles, so that I can set all my other dinos to whatever I want. Can I repair this yet? No. Okay, this is taking a moment. Oh, there we go. We've repaired it. I just spammed E and waited. And there we go. Now we have all those 4 picked up in case we want to tame another Rex. I don't know. Rex has many levels available. What do? I feel like we do need to put some points into health just to balance it out. 6.6 is very low, and that's kind of what I was expecting to see. We're going to put, I don't know, like 10k health feels like the right amount. 10k, there we go. I don't care about stamina. We can manage that easily. Rest goes straight into melee, I think. Straight into melee. Straight nothing but melee. Oh my god. 500% melee Rex already. We literally just tamed this and we already have 500% melee. I think we're big chillin' here. Let's save this Parasaur by eating both the Parasaur and this Baryonyx. Okay, Parasaur can't be saved anymore. 312 damage per hit. Friends, it's a good time to be Vlad. It's a good time to be Vlad. Everything's coming up, Vlad. 359 damage per hit. Look at that. This Bronto's getting absolutely obliterated. It's only level 10, but that still felt good to do. All right, friends, I think though I need to end this episode because it's been a long one. But if you guys enjoy, okay, well, that's not very nice at all, Behemoth. That's not very nice at all. Let's move away from the scene of the crime there. But if you guys enjoyed this, drop a like. Otherwise, Rex here, or I should say Behemoth here, is gonna eat your face. It's making the camera shake. You know it means business then. But yes, friends, if you enjoyed the video, do drop a like and make sure you subscribe because there's a few more episodes left until we go and tame a Giga and write it, and then the series is over. Make sure you include the words Alpha Raptor in your comment because honestly, that Alpha Raptor tried to make a run for it. Tried to go for it, but it didn't work out. Why? Because Behemoth here is an absolute beast. If you include the word Alpha Raptor in your comment, I will make sure to heart it. But as always, friends, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.